exactly what's going to happen on this trip. I'm going to catch a 25 to 30 pound red snapper on this trip, sure as the world.
Oh yeah, all clear. Keep your hands away from the rail, guys. Sometimes I gotta do it all, John.
I see that.
All clear.
Hey, I got it, man. Look at that.
I had to work for one of them.
All right.
Nobody even cheered. That's what happens after red snapper season.
The first overnighter since red snapper season ended Thursday.
I've changed a lot since then, John.
Yeah.
It was yesterday.
Well, it was a pretty good season overall.
Yeah, it was a long season.
I'm kind of ready to go after something. Yeah.
Do some other things.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get into this trip. We're fishing the other side of the middle grounds that we don't get to very often. There's big red groupers, and the mangroves bite good in the daytime on the eastern side of the grounds. And I think we'll be able to pick at the mangroves the whole trip, this trip, and pick at red groupers and hopefully some real big ones in shallow water. I had a buddy up there recently, and he said he got a 30 pounder.
Wow, that's a big one. All right, well, we'll check back in with you later.
Yes, sir.
Well, how's it going, man?
How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. How about yourself?
All right.
You ready to go get them?
I'm ready.
All right, glad to see you back.
Thank you.
Where are you coming from to make this trip?
Memphis.
Memphis? All right.
Albany, Georgia.
Albany, Georgia. All right, well, welcome to the free state of Florida. He's got a gator hat on, so yeah, he's all right. Glad to have y'all.
All right. He's a gator man.
Gator man. Well, we'll see what they do this year. Supposedly rebuilding, but you never know.
Maybe so.
You never know. Well, good luck to y'all. Where are you coming from to make this trip?
Albany, Georgia.
Albany, Georgia. Y'all all together from Oh, okay.
All four of them.
All right.
Rode down this morning.
Well, welcome to Florida. Glad to have y'all, man.
Thank you.
Did you get all the clay off your feet now? You're not.
Yeah, we brought some with us.
Brought some with you. Okay.
Don't ever get that out of your business.
I hear you, man. Well, good luck to y'all. Well, there's the bridge opening up. We go through there. We're heading straight into the Gulf of Mexico.
Trying to get one of those off of them. All right. Well, we still are tipping this little squid. This time I've got it tipped with a piece of bonita, and I think we got one. A grouper. You got what, 60 pound? Here, I'll come in for the secondary grab, Dan, when you lift him. I got the camera going, but I'll go in for this finishing lift. You got this. Looky there, a sea bass.
Looks like Danny Jackman might have a keeper here, close to it. I believe he is.
Yep. You put him on your number?
Sure.
I got 3. Your third one?
Good job, sir. Good job, sir. Good job by Mr. Jackman. Bite to bite.
Double down.
Tearing the fish up all day. Mangoes constantly. Wonder if he's got one on now.
Big one.
The answer is he's got a red grouper. He might make it. I think he's borderline for sure.
I hope so.
But good job, sir.
Thank you.
Got the lovely lady cranking on a fish.
Oh, we getting them up. Keep going. You gotta
Keep going. Got color on him. I believe he's going to be a keeper.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
Oh my god.
Good job.
Thank you guys.
What do you think of that?
Holy shit.
Oh, okay. There you go. That pretty.
All right, we're gonna get a video of a catch on this thing, guys, but it's working. We got a keeper red grouper on it, and maybe 4 mangroves so far. This being the biggest one yet. And it's tricky right now. The fishing's tough, but they're still biting this thing. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're getting one today.
We're on a mission. He got one, so you just brought me some lure. What are you catching him with?
He got that one. What? That one had dead bait in its mouth, but he
I caught it on a live bait.
he caught it on a live bait. They're eating. I missed them out.
He ate your dead bait and came over and got it. My story, I'm always short on one end. You're making me a believer on that thing.
Yeah.
Anybody gets a chance, I don't know. Before we talk about this, yeah.
All right, I'm headed your way, Terry.
Take your time.
This is a little guy.
Is that big guy you got for you?
No,
He might be. I got a little one-off hook on this one. I think
they do. That's 3 mangoes in a row here on this spot. I got the video on that one. Yeah. It is the only 3 mangoes I've strung so far. All right, Terry. As long as ass.
He helping you. He helping you bring it in.
I couldn't do it. My shoulder was hurting.
Teamwork.
Yeah, make some teamwork. Got it, gun. Got something coming in on the troll. Might.
Keep him up.
I believe you. It might be. Is that a cuda?
That's a cuda.
It's a cuda. That's pretty rare. We don't usually see them this close. You got it. Got a barracuda. We don't normally see them this close in. Yeah, I see his teeth. What's up, y'all?
That's a nice fish.
Hold it just like that for a minute.
All right, hang on 1 second. Hang on.
Hold that, somebody hold that pole. I got some wire right here. Get some wire. The size of that baby. The head on it.
That's a good bait. Good cut bait.
Oh, yeah, from the end. It's not deep.
I'm gonna do it no more, dog. Looks pretty good here. Meal fit for a king, right?
I just had a little snack. John, you ready?
If there's a place to sit down, sure. Go ahead and tell me what you got while you're fixing.
Well, I've got yellow rice. And in the middle of that goes black beans. Doesn't that look pretty?
Absolutely.
And then on top of that,
And we got slow cooked pork, right?
oh yeah. And it's very hot, so be careful.
All right, that looks great.
And
Set her up there and I'll get it.
And there's hot sauce, salt, pepper, if you need it.
All the fixings.
And
Thank
there's
you. Ice cream for
there's ice
dessert.
cream for
All
dessert.
right. Absolutely gorgeous out here right now. Almost too pretty for fishing. Flat, calm. You can see the windsock up there. Virtually no wind at all. Sun setting. There goes the anchor pull. It was a picky trip. The mangoes bit decent the first night. and off and on throughout the day actually. The red grouper bite was good late in the afternoon. The gag bite was almost non-existent. There were a few broke off. I think maybe 4 caught, including the one that'll probably win the jackpot. No really big mangoes. I would say the winner is going to end up being probably 5 pounds. We'll see back at the dock. I don't think, once again, I have a contender in any category. I know you guys feel sorry for me. You can see the reflection of the boat, man. It is like a mirror. I give you a quick panoramic view, as I tell you all the time. Do I have an office with the view or what? And there's Captain Brian up in the wheelhouse. He sure worked hard. He put us on a bunch of stops. Some obviously more productive than others. I hope it's showing up in the camera, but it's unbelievable the reflection we're getting from the bottom of the boat. Hey, there I am. Look at that. It is like glass out here. And there's color on the anchor. And that sound of pedal is the sound of going to the house. I think it's going to be a flat ride home. Anyway, we'll show you the catch and see you back at the dock. Well, there she is, the Johns Pass Bridge. We're almost home, so to speak. Madeira Beach, Hubbard's Marina, the home of the Florida fishermen too.
Alright folks, at this time we are inbound here at Johns Pass. Just a heads up,
Beautiful
guys.
morning.
Please keep your hands on the arm.
Kind of warm already. Feels pretty good on the bow, but there's not much wind blowing at all. Just the breeze from the boat moving. Pile is starting to grow. A lot of nice yellowtails and mangoes.
Who's that? Provide the lineup for the video.
Packed in good. My friend. Well, you can see Captain Hubbard doing his live stream. Whenever the 39 hour comes in, he live streams to Hubbard's Facebook page. Check it out. He also does a Sunday night show at 8:30 across YouTube and the Hubbard's Facebook channel. You can also see it on my Facebook channel, John Martin Talks, live 8:30s on Sundays. Check it out.
Good morning, guys. Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina. Another great 39-hour trip just backed in. Captain Brian and the boys got themselves a nice big old pile of plentiful red grouper, nice mangrove snapper, yellowtail snapper, almacos, and many, many more. And Will was using our new squid jig from Mustad and absolutely stroked some nice mangrove snapper. So the Ink Vader Mustad jigs we just brought into the shop are working very, very well. Will, tell us a little story about those new jigs.
Well, we were fishing a little shallower, around 100 feet. This
trip, so I went with the smaller sized one. And in the deeper water, the big ones will work as well. But I was using the small. It's only about 3 inches long, and it's got a couple of assist hooks on there. And I was putting just a skinny strip of cut fish on there.
Yeah.
About a centimeter wide strip of cut fish on there, and the mangroves were destroying it, even when they weren't biting other stuff. And I probably got, while working, a dozen or 15 mangroves and like 10 different species of fish, a keeper grouper.
Nice.
John Boy dropped it down one time and called it a hand-sized porgy.
Nice, man.
Yes, sir.
So the new octopus jigs from Mustad are killing it, and definitely excited about those guys. Looks like you guys caught a massive pile of yellowtails. Some real big ones in there too.
Yeah, we did well on the yellowtails, well on the mangroves. Multiple people limited out on their mangroves, and some guys limited out on mangroves and red grouper.
Limited out on mangroves and red grouper?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So what was the hot bait for the yellowtail?
The yellowtail, that octopus rig.
The octopus rig?
That was the hot bait all the way around.
There it is.
Yes, sir.
What about the yellowtail overall? Did you see some?
I didn't notice in this trip, but in my opinion, cut fish.
Cut.
You'll catch them on thread fins, but I've seen guys catch more on a strip bait.
So like stripped bonita, Boston mackerel, the mullet. I saw a lot of people bringing out mullet this trip. Did that help?
Yeah, people caught some fish on the mullet.
Nice.
You got to scale them though. That's the scale.
Yeah, scale them and strip them.
Yeah.
All right. And so what about the mangroves? All thread fin action?
No, we did get a lot of the bigger ones were on pinfish.
Pinfish.
Yeah.
So the mangroves were like in the medium to small pinfish, the octopus jig, and what about the thread fins? Were they working well?
Yeah, generally you'll pick at them on the thread fins at every trip, and lots of jacks out there. We hit a one jack spot at night. We hit a yellowtail spot. We hit the mangroves picked throughout the whole trip, so we got a bunch of mangroves in there. But,
nice.
We hit the yellowtails and jacks at night, and picked at the grouper throughout the whole trip. Got a few gags, and one of the gags I saw was on a bonita belly.
Nice, man. So the gags were on a bonita belly. What about any caught on the live bait?
I think we only got a handful of gags. I didn't notice if we had. I imagine one of them had to go on live bait.
Any pelagic action?
There's a lot going on out there. I don't think we got anything to the boat this time, but it was slick, calm. You could see everything going on out there. And what's weird is we're out there at 110 feet, and the water's clearer at 110 feet than it has been at 200 feet right now.
That's wild.
Yeah.
So finding that clean water produced some pelagic action on the surface.
Yes, sir.
Looks like you guys had a good trip.
Yeah, good trip.
Awesome, man. Thank you, Will. Nice big pile of fish for a lighter load. And definitely still catching plenty of fish now that red snapper season is closed. We can really target in on those mangroves, those
He
yellowtails.
just likes to talk.
Yeah.
You coming?
Hey! Hey! Jeff, hey!
Come on, Jeff.
5! That was 5. Oh, that was 13. He's confused, guys. He wants to talk more about this mangrove snapper, I think. Number 9. Come on,
Watch out, man. Watch out.
guys, if you want
Empty coolers, cooler's going to fill up. That's what you come here for, to fill up a cooler.
9 1/4.
So did you have a good time?
I sure did.
You'd recommend it to others?
Yes.
All right. And is this the family?
Yes.
All right. Glad to have y'all here. Hey, how are you? Where are you from?
Mitch.
Memphis, Tennessee. Did they leave you? Y'all been on the beach this weekend? You been here? Did they leave you some credit cards?
They ain't left for nothing. I think they took them all.
That's what I'm saying, and they had a good time for sure. I hope y'all had a good time. Oh, there you go. All right, that's gonna do it here for the 39 hour, except for one final thing. And that is, as you know by now, the lovely ladies of Hubbard's Marina. Good morning. They make it all work. I appreciate y'all.